Good morning. It's Friday and it's time to come up a little bit higher with the things of God. My name is Mary Bostrom of Ken Bostrom Ministries. You can find us on kenbostromministries.org. And let's high five today. Let's come up a little bit higher. Amen. I need to tell you what is happening in history. Remember, history repeats itself. Now today is, and that's found in Ecclesiastes 1:9. I believe that's a New Living Translation. History merely repeats itself. So today, we are the 15th of November, and it is Cheshvan 17. Now I'm going to read to you where to find that in the Bible. In Genesis chapter 7, verse 11. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the second month, this is the second month, and the 17th day of the month, on that day all the fountains of the great deep were broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened. Now, the amazing thing is, God sent the animals, and they came in two by two. God sent them to Noah, and but the amazing thing is, God closed that door. That door was huge, because all those animals, just thinking of elephants and giraffes and everything, they couldn't come up a little gangplank. They had to have a huge door. And God is the one that closed that door. And that is found in verse 16. So those who entered, male and female of all flesh, went in as God had commanded them. When God commands the animals, that's something. And the Lord shut him in. The Lord shut him in. The Lord protected him. And so it rained 40 days and 40 nights. And some people think that that's all it rained, was 40 days and 40 nights. Well, that's how long it rained. But the rain covered the entire earth. And so because the fountains of the deep had opened up, and before that there was kind of like a terrarium effect over the earth, and the heavens opened up. And so after 150 days, can you imagine Noah, 8 people on that ark, and rain 40 days and 40 nights. They must have thought, okay, it's going to be over soon. Okay, here we come to verse 24. And the waters prevailed on the earth 150 days. 150 days. And I love chapter 8, verse 1. Then God remembered Noah and every living thing and animals that were with him on the ark. And God remembered Noah. That word remember there is a really amazing word. It's Zakar, Z-A-K-A-R. And it means the promise will be brought into the now. When God, it's not like he said, oh no, what happened? I forgot about Noah out there on the ark. God doesn't forget anything. God never forgets his promises. And when God remembered, it was time for the promise to come into the now. And so then at another 150 days, the waters decreased. When we come into chapter 8, verse 14, and the second month, remember we're on the second month now. The second month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth was dried up. So I looked at my calendar for, that was Cheshvan 28. So I looked in 2020. And here it was November 15th of 2020. So just imagine, today is the day that the flood began. And next year, on November 15th, you finally get out of that ark. Now, that had to have been one stinky place. But, Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. And Jesus said it's going to be like the days of Noah before he comes. We're pretty much in that area. We're like the days of Noah now, where there's so much corruption and so much ungodliness on the earth. But let me tell you, Just as Jesus came the first time, he's coming the second time. And God is going to remember every promise he ever gave you. So high five to that, and let's have a great weekend. God bless you. Bye-bye.